He about to go play that piano. Ooh, headshot. Chillin'. See, that black blood dress, bro.
Interesting. Her soul forms a barrier. Try helping out.
Relax.
Oh, no. She's done. You want to know why she's done? You remember when it was Bleach? What's his name? Ichigo versus Aizen, was it? And he stopped the song. Her main song is playing, bro. It's GG's, man. All right, chat, we got a death battle today. RWBY Rose, not the one that you were thinking about, all right? Get your hands out your pants. Not that RWBY Rose. Versus Maka Albarn. I've heard of this, but I don't know exactly what it is. Versus Soul Eater. I know who she is, but this matchup to me doesn't make sense because I'm not very familiar with both characters. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know why the death battle. I don't know why the matchup, but we about to find out for real.
RWBY Rose versus Maka Albarn.
The battle of spunky teens with oversized gardening tools. He's Wiz and I'm
Oh, I guess they both have
And
sights.
it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
I remember when Mama Boomstick read me bedtime fairy tales.
Yeah, they're both scythe
Stories of
users.
heroes and warnings about eating those little berries and quicksand. So much quicksand.
Yet in the world of Remnant, fairy tales are real. Here, huntresses do battle with monstrous Grimm, and there was nothing more exciting than that to RWBY Rose.
Daughter to the world-renowned huntress, Summer.
Okay, let's see. RWBY Rose, 17 years old, huntress leader of Team RWBY, right? Because you said it's pronounced that way. Trained by Crow, likes books. Oh my gosh, she likes to read, bro. Cool weapons, her family, and Penny. Eats cookies and drinks milk. You official VTuber? Bruh, chat, she's a VTuber, bro. I'm in there. But yeah, Soul Eater being mentioned is actually kind of crazy because I used to watch that anime a lot. My favorite is the guy that everything has to be, what is it, symmetrical? The guy with the guns, he's pretty cool.
Weird. Little Red really wanted nothing more than to be a huntress.
Her dedication paid off. Admitted into Beacon Academy 2 years ahead, a premier school for huntsmen and huntresses, RWBY clearly showed prodigious talent.
Not just that, she's got the weapon geek gene just like
That's the
yours
kid,
truly.
yeah.
RWBY doesn't leave home without her trusty Crescent Rose. It may look like a high-tech scythe, and it is, but it's also a gun. RWBY made Crescent Rose herself. It's like a dance between Grim Reaper's Choice and a bolt-action sniper rifle.
Ooh, that's
The
pretty
dance
cool.
is fitting, as huntsmen are locked in a never-ending waltz in their battle with the Grimm.
The Grimm. Personally forged at Signal Academy. Blade can rotate 360 degrees. Oh wait, I can't see what's going on. There's a scythe, a sniper, or scythe. And I guess she has like different like abilities. You feel me? So
And
far so
Rose
good
can
though.
switch between sniper and scythe at the press of a button. RWBY's an old hand at flinging and moving it exactly how she wants, despite it being like bigger than she is. How does she do it with those noodle arms? The girl can't even throw a punch.
Well, she might not need to, given the strength of her aura. All living beings in Remnant have an aura, except dark creatures like Grimm.
Like me,
Though
I
not
have
all
aura.
of them can utilize it in combat
What's
without
good, Jeff?
extensive training. See, aura forms a barrier that blocks fatal blows and even heals wounds.
It can make weapons stronger too. When RWBY slaps a cartridge of dust into Crescent Rose, her aura lights up nature's wrath in man's hand.
Dramatic, but accurate. This dust represents the base elements of the world. Fire, electricity, ice, wind, anti-gravity. Does that last one count?
Rule of cool,
Ooh,
Wiz.
oh, oh yeah, so aura has to do with your powers. Okay. So you can create a barrier, enhanced physique, enhanced healing, that's kind of overpowered, enhanced senses, so you know when the attacks are coming. Okay, that's OP as well. Bolsters dust and weaponry. Remember, dust is like your, what's it called? Your element. Aura restorative items. So I guess aura can decrease over time. Superhuman speed, teleportation, molecular intangibility. Chat, what does that mean? What does that mean? We gotta look that up, bro. Because anytime it gets into like that type of talk, it makes them overpowered. So she might already win. Molecular intangibility. What is this? It's a superpower that allows a person to alter their molecular structure to become temporarily non-physical, enabling them to pass through solid objects and avoid physical attacks. Oh yeah, GG's, bro. RWBY won. Yo, shout outs to Ruby Rose, you know what I'm saying?
Got the eyes of a hawk, and when she shoots you with dust, a bullet wound's the
GG's.
last thing you'll be worried about. With enough of a boost, ice dust can freeze over whole mechs, and she can power up her kicks to crater military-grade steel.
A person's aura may be limited, but Ruby can keep track of hers with this handy health bar on her not smartphone.
Ruby blasted through Huntress classes with flying colors. Almost right away, she was appointed the leader of her own group, with Vash, Flake Belladonna, and Big Sis Yang Xiaolong. Oh, I get it. Team Ruby.
But Ruby's hope for many years of learning with her friends would be
I thought that
dashed.
was, bro, I ain't gonna lie, this might be a cooked, like, whatever, but I thought each letter, RWBY, I thought it stood for a color, no? So red, white, blue, but she's black, and then yellow. I don't know, maybe I was right. I mean, maybe I thought I was like on the right path. Have you ever watched the Halo show Red versus Blue? Because if you did, yes, I did. But the people who made this. That was on Rooster Teeth, I think, or like Machinima. I don't know, but that's OG, bro. The fact that you know that, crazy. You aren't just like me.
Ruby.
You
But
aren't,
Ruby's
twin.
hope for many years of learning with her friends would be dashed as evil machinations spread like wildfire. And with a flash of silver light, Beacon had fallen.
Rooster Teeth, yeah.
Ruby's friends, dead. Her school, totally wrecked. Her sister, disarmed. All because of a lover spat that went way too far.
Salem saw the world divided, and it was time to say goodbye to any happily ever after.
But Ruby wouldn't give up like that, so she set off to change the world.
Even as Crescent Rose began to feel heavier and heavier.
Oh, okay.
Could she really save the world like her fairy tale heroes?
So it is an
All
acronym.
she did is what she's always done and never stopped moving forward.
Because Crescent Rose wasn't the only thing she needed. She had to improve her semblance too.
Right, while aura is essentially the manifestation of one's soul, the semblance is an expression of their personality.
Basically, it's a superpower farmed by aura, and Ruby's got super speed. Or a teleport? Or what is she doing exactly?
Close. This is Petal Burst.
This might be
a mixture
GG's,
of
bro.
speed, teleportation, and intangibility. Ruby can rocket from one point to another in milliseconds.
By
What?
literally bursting into petals.
Sort of. According to Best Robo Girl Penny, Ruby's semblance is extremely complex and variable. It involves breaking her body down to its molecular components before zooming off in complex paths, negating the laws of mass entirely.
That's what, see, there you go, bro. Negating the laws of mass. I told y'all, bro, when you step into that realm of molecular or outer spread, whatever it is, bro, yeah, you become overpowered. I don't know exactly what they got going on in Soul Eater, but I'm assuming they attack the soul. So that's how they might balance out. But right now, this Ruby shorty, I think she got it, man. I think she might win just because of that.
A super speed plus, and Nora is best girl.
Nah,
Ruby's
Maka
Petal
got it?
Burst
Oh,
is so
okay,
quick
bet.
she can make flying missiles look completely still. Good luck
Oh,
tagging her with a
whoa. You heard that? That type of speed makes the missiles go still?
Of mass entirely.
AKA Super Speed Plus, and Nora is best girl. Ruby's Petal Burst is so quick she can make flying missiles look completely still. Good luck tagging her with a bullet or a breadstick.
She is certainly quick enough to give Emerald and Mercury a hard time, and they've dodged actual lightning.
She's faster than Blake, who can
Chad,
keep up
that's
with the
fast.
most cringe faunus of all, Adam Taurus.
Well, he did draw his sword fast enough to parry an actual particle beam.
What?
In real life, such a beam is created by accelerating charged particles to just under light speed.
Oh my!
So, that's impressive.
With such a powerful ability, Ruby could safely shine her smile for years, even as she carried the fate of Remnant across the world. To her friends, she was a beacon of hope.
Well, yeah, because she's got one more superpower. Her silver eyes. Just like her mom, Ruby inherited them from the God of Light as a weapon against negative anti-life energy, like the evil goop Grim spawned from. Just a wink and blam. Sayonara, Dragon of Darkness.
But Ruby's skills didn't falter.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna apply to the battle, because this seems like a in-universe feat. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think that's gonna apply in the battle. I don't think that means anything. I weaved lightning too. I just moved. Oh, my chat is actually delusional right now, bro.
Goop Grim spawned from. Just a wink and blam. Sayonara, Dragon of Darkness.
But Ruby's skills didn't falter after her time at Beacon. As she journeyed across Remnant, she
Ooh,
leveled up
okay.
to compete with all sorts of powerful magic and mechanized foes.
Okay, that's lit. Chat, we got feats. Not feet, bro. Not one of these. Not feet, chat. Not those. Okay, feats. F-E-A-T-S. Decapitated a giant Nevermore. I think I could do that too. Kicked Griffin through an Atlas warship. I could do that too, bruh. Leaped off of multiple missiles midair. Okay, now we getting into feats, bro. There we go. Okay. Overcame the apathy's mental effects. I could do that too, chat. You know how locked in I am? Come on, bruh. That's nothing. I have great mental fortitude. Petrified kaiju-sized Grim with silver eyes. Cannot do that. Defeated all these people. I don't know how strong they are. Met Superman and Ragnar the Blood Edge. Don't know what that means, but chat, okay, I mean, it's cool. Her feats are, yeah.
Journeyed across Remnant, she leveled up to compete with all sorts of powerful magic and mechanized foes. Her team could even match the Ace Ops, an elite squad of longtime professional huntsmen.
Including Harriet, whose super speed semblance was totally outclassed by Petal Burst. And Vine, whose aura was strong enough to contain a bomb that was about to decimate the whole city of Mantle. Man, these are some pretty powerful auras.
Though it's important to remember, RWBY is only 17 years old. The weight of being a leader, a savior, and a huntress like her mother would get heavier and heavier and heavier.
She got over it. Look at her go!
Taking Crescent Rose firmly in hand and sending a message of unity to the rest of the world. RWBY had finally left the fairy tale behind, taking one more step toward the day we've waited for.
Not bad. Not bad, chat.
Today's battle is sponsored by Pride.
Yeah, like, she has some good powers. And like I said, that molecular stuff, that super speed, the enhanced senses, it sounds overpowered. At least, you know, for the battle here. Soul Eater, while I did watch it, I don't know how that compares to this, though. Because all I remember is there was, you know, the girl with the scythe, and the guy turned into the scythe. But, you know, a lot of her feats were in-universe type of stuff. So I don't know if that was, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. Let's see.
A sound soul dwells within a sound mind and a sound body.
But all the unjust evil souls of this world are on the Disney Fast Pass to becoming a Kishin.
Destructive gods mutated from good-natured souls. A Kishin could plunge the world into chaos and madness. If only someone could stop them.
Bing bong, it's the DWMA.
Bing bong.
Welcome to Death Weapon Meister Academy, where death rules.
Another
Literally,
acronym.
his name is Death.
Here, Lord Death tasks humans to become spiritually talented meisters of demon weapons.
Yo.
AKA people who are also a weapon. No, really, they transform into weapons.
That's my
Guns,
boy right there.
Stars, hammers, you name it. A Meister weapon pair kills and consumes lost souls to keep the Kishin away. Jack the Ripper? More like Jack the Fraud.
And so, the demon weapon Soul was paired with the dutiful rising star, Maka Albarn.
Talk about your classic teacher's pet.
13 years. Okay, 2-star Scythe Meister at Death Weapon Meister Academy. Possesses Grigori Soul 1 in 50 million. Oh my god, bro, she hit the luck, yeah, I guess, yeah, she's lucky, bro. That's the lotto. Weapon partners, a soul, okay, likes books. So, okay, so I see the comparison here, right? Studying puzzles, drum dances, dislikes unfaithful men, raw fish. Okay, that's the W right there. But yeah, I see the comparison. Obviously, 2 Scythe users, they like books and stuff like that. And I guess they, you know, the acronym too.
The kind of girl who leaves an apple on the desk and goes, "Teacher, you forgot to give us homework."
They're nerds.
Then we jump them.
As if Soul's any better, a weapon who's too concerned with being cool to do any real work.
Hey, Soul's not just any demon weapon, he's a Scythe. And he's got his sights on upgrading to the highest level of Death Scythe.
Which would be a high honor. And lucky for Soul, Maka always aims high.
With that common goal, Maka and Soul formed the Dream Team. All they needed was 99 Kishin eggs and the soul of a witch. Easy, right?
Maybe,
Nah.
since Maka is extraordinarily perceptive at spotting and examining souls. She can detect spiritual presences from millions of yards away and can discern its nature, stability, and emotions.
Time for class.
See, that sounds cool, but that's what I meant by in-universe type of feats. Like, yeah, that's cool that she could do that, but in comparison, or you know, with the fight, whatever, why would that matter? There's only one soul in front of you, and that's gonna be Ruby Rose. We don't need you scanning stuff. Vocations: Death Sight, Pianist, Shapeshifting, Human Inside States, Flight via Manifested Wings, Soul Meditation, Soul Hack. That sounds OP. You feel what I'm saying now? Because Shorty got the molecular, but she can hack your soul. Black blood dress, Matt Niltz. I don't know. Let's see.
Then, the two trained hard, but their styles kinda weird. Okay, so Maka guides Soul in the direction she wants to go, but Soul, the Scythe, does all the actual movements himself. Maka's the Meister, Soul's the weapon.
Like conductor and instrumentalist, a Meister weapon pair cannot work in harmony without total cooperation.
She can't hack
Bad,
me.
Their teamwork sucked. They fumbled the easiest chance for Death Sight status.
VPN.
F-.
Maka just could not get in tune with Soul's wavelength. She was skilled, sure, more skilled than most.
Keyword, most. There were plenty of rivals showing her up, like Blackstar and Tsubaki.
Really puts a damper on the straight A's when this show-off is doing better than you.
It was up to Maka and Soul to improve their teamwork through Soul Resonance.
What I said about wavelength wasn't metaphorical. Rather, wavelengths are the means with which Meister and weapon draw strength through each other.
Correct.
Think of two wavelengths as different emotional amplitudes that must merge at one alignment.
If the Meister's the guitar and the weapon's the amp, then they create a feedback loop to increase its frequency. That's Soul Resonance.
Now, for those of y'all who don't understand, by the way, let me dumb it even more down about what soul resonance is. Imagine it's just you and your boy, and you say, yo, lock in, twin. This is an example of that, bro. You gotta lock in and become one with each other. Pause, but you know what I'm saying?
Two wavelengths as different emotional amplitudes that must merge at one alignment.
If the Meister's the guitar and the weapon's the amp, then they create a feedback loop to increase its frequency. That's Soul Resonance.
Soul Resonance creates a telepathic link and surges their strength and speed.
And preps them for cool scythe moves like the Witch Hunt Slash, a big energy strike that puts the L in evil.
As the name implies,
How fast
it
is
works
it, though?
especially well against witches and other evil creatures. It's not exclusive or anything.
It's actually really deadly against evil because of Maka's rare anti-demon wavelengths. Basically, being a goody little two-shoes gets her the power of purity or whatever.
Maka
Okay, but it's anti-demon. RWBY not a demon, bruh. Soul perception, soul resonance, wavelength control, fire, hunt slashes, okay. This would be impressive, but it only matters at like how fast them slashes are. Cause again, RWBY type fast, bro. No,
Being a goody little two-shoes gets her the power of purity or whatever.
Maka and Soul were becoming a synchronized unit.
Ethan
Though
Vermont.
one would sometimes need to rein in the other's idiotic habits.
And the other guys gotta stop their annoying overthinking, Wiz.
But everything changed after a unique encounter with Krona, which nearly killed Soul.
Now
Oh,
Soul had an
no!
ogre pal in his
What
head,
about the
waiting
scythe?
for him to swing on over and play the piano. Yep, Soul got infected with black blood.
Black
Black
blood
blood.
was specially brewed as a weaponizable blood.
Not
it
black
hardens
blood.
and strengthens its user's body inside and out, increasing their physical ability. They can even block blades with their bare skin.
Too bad it comes with a little side effect of madness with a capital M.
A force of fear and sadness all living things possess, which threatens to ruin the world.
So it was kind of a big deal that Maka was bummed by how she got sold in a jam. But thanks to Soul, she got over it and even welcomed in their new little ogre buddy.
Now when Soul plays his grand piano, their soul resonance sings even louder through the black blood.
Giving Maka all the perks of black blood too, even the crazy parts. Bet you didn't expect that,
Oh, I do
But
remember
evil
this.
saw their plans through.
It's the same thing as like, you know, getting demonic powers, right? You make, what is it, a contract with the devil, you get powers, but you aren't technically in control. The devil is. And it kind of always happens like that with, I feel like a bunch of the animes, to be honest. Okay,
Sora
okay.
had arrived. Madness was spreading everywhere.
So Maka and Soul had to lock in and upgrade their witch hunt to the even stronger demon hunt slash.
good, Jazz?
They went
How
on
you doing?
even more missions to reap souls with classmates like Blackstar, and that guy outran his own shadow.
Perhaps the most obvious evidence ever of faster than light speeds, and Maka could finally keep up with him.
Pair that with her fight with the demon tool Gopher, who could obliterate whole mountains, and you've got one hell of an ass kicker.
And yet,
Damn.
Maka's relationship with Soul still faltered. Soul was the real star here. Even other Meisters were trying to take him as a weapon.
What's good,
away
Julian?
from Maka.
I mean, he literally moves himself, so Maka couldn't help but wonder if she was holding him back all along.
But Soul said the truth. In all of their missions, their teamwork was the key to their victory.
Yeah.
An orchestral performance is
locked
only as
in.
good as the one conducting. And so, their wavelengths played in harmony, and Maka donned a dress of black blood.
It's an armor literally made of blood, and it lets Maka fly around and shoot out her soul as an epic sound wave. So freaking metal!
At the same time, Soul discovered he could hack souls and directly transmit Maka's anti-demon wavelengths, basically shutting their enemy completely down through Soul Adagio.
Ooh.
And they finally achieved
There we
Death
go.
Sight.
Okay, that could be used. You feel me? Because RWBY got a soul. So that's possible. Anything like soul manipulation, soul whatever, soul hack, feel me? Possible. What's good, Tati Bear? How you doing? Feats, here we go. Chat, what did I say? Not feet, but feats. Carve through Gopher's Blast. I probably could do that too. Outpaced Medusa's Vector Arrows. Okay, I can't do that. I ain't gonna lie, I'm finna be, I'm a fold. Consume the souls of 198 humans and a witch. I'm not doing that. Chat, I'm not a succubus. I don't be sucking. All right, that's not me. Nullified Gidiko's soul wavelength. Okay, tanked Usher is okay, which peers death. Kept up with Black Star and Death the Kid. All right, survived attacks that split clouds and cratered the moon. See, there we go. See, we could use this one. Defeated Blair, and I don't know all these people, but okay, not bad.
Dreams here, baby.
So when Krona's own Black Blood
What's good,
reached
Zach?
its final stage, Maka and Soul flew to the moon. A moon small and unassuming, but so dense it has the same mass as the planet itself. The very world's sanity was at stake.
Krona might have gone insane, but Maka still reached out to their new friend's soul until the Kishin showed up to ruin everything. Come on, Asura, they're having a moment here. Timing, bro.
In what would be Maka's final exam, Maka, Soul, and all of their friends faced off against the Kishin.
And she passed. A+. Maka pulled her weight and perfected her teamwork with Soul. Their wavelengths were pitch perfect.
Asura did everything he
Super
could to
locked
separate
in.
them, crater them into the moon, punch holes in Maka's chest,
Damn.
tamper their souls with madness, and each time they successfully realigned their wavelengths.
Until they kicked his ass with one final upgrade, the Kishin Hunt Slash.
Sheesh.
Maka Chop! Now that's what I call absolute cinema.
Because a sound soul dwells within a sound mind and body. So should you feel overwhelmed by evil's roars, just write 4242564 whenever you want to knock on death's door.
No thanks. How about God? Give me God's code.
Congratulations to us.
Wiz, your ego is showing.
It always is. And why not? This death battle is episode 200.
Yeah, it's a big deal. So we've got a big discount on our website.
Who do I have? Bro, I don't know. I'm not very well acquainted with either one. Chat W big words. But like Soul Eater obviously is with the soul, and that's important. So if they can attack the soul, do something to the soul, hack it, like I said, manipulate it in some way, it's possible. There's also the Black Blood dress. It sounds overpowered, which is good because RWBY's feats and her powers are overpowered as well, right? Because she can move like really fast, technically teleport, molecular, change her molecular thing, pass through walls and stuff like that. So they both seem right now at a stalemate. And I generally don't know who to pick. You know what I'm saying? Maka is goated. I want to go Maka because I know more of Soul Eater. But again, RWBY just sounds crazy.
All right, the combatants are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
It's time for a scythe battle!
Scythe battle. Okay.
Okay, it's official. This is so not cool.
Oh, come on, Soul. Our target should be here, so try helping out. Hi! Who are you looking for?
Looking for you.
Little Red Riding Hood, your humanity has strayed from its just path, and the Shinigami has called for you. Your boyfriend turns into a scythe. Oh, that's so cool.
Bruh.
Your soul is ours.
What? She got jealous?
I like my soul, thanks.
That's cool, bro. She's using the sniper, the shot for momentum.
But too slow for my Meister.
You haven't seen anything yet.
Oh, here it goes. See that speed.
She's quick, but we
She's reacting to the attacks. Wait, yo, Maka might actually be going crazy. Chat, she's reacting to the speed attacks as well. Look, bing, bing.
She's quick, but we can handle it.
Let's go, Soul Resonance!
It actually hit her. Even though she could technically move as fast as, as making the missiles look like they were standing still. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, RWBY, you might be cooked. Ooh, that was tough. Oh. Bink. Oh, she can throw hands.
Stop her!
Chad, she can throw hands. It's not just about the scythe, bro. She can really throw hands. Okay. It could be an endurance thing, too.
Stop her hitting me!
Oh, she dodged that.
Get back here!
Point blank. Oh, yeah, nah, this is tough.
Soul, hurry!
He about to go play that piano. Ooh, headshot. Chillin'. See, that black blood dress, bro.
Interesting. Her soul forms a barrier. Try helping out.
Relax.
Oh, no. She's done. You want to know why she's done? You remember when it was Bleach? What's his name? Ichigo versus Aizen, was it? And he stopped the song? Her main song is playing, bro. It's GG's, man. Yeah, the song's playing. Yeah, you're done, buddy. The theme music, yep. The song's playing, bro. Blood Hunt map too. Fighting in Prague. I mean, she keeping up though.
Sorry, but I'll never stop fighting. I'm Ruby Rose, and I am a huntress.
Soul Adagio.
Oh, there it is. I told you, if it attacks the soul, it's GG.
Ruby!
The wavelengths. Damn it, she's. Stay strong, Maka. You got this.
Oh, what? Oh, that's cool. That was cool. What?
A simple, honest soul. Ruby Rose, huh?
A simple, honest soul. So you just committed murder, huh? Anyways, I thought the eyes were gonna do something, because the eyes are for what, like demon stuff, right? And she's technically cloaked in the black blood, which is the damn, I might have understood this wrong, but is it the contract this guy made over here? When he was playing the piano, like the devil was behind him. I can't even pull it up, but y'all know what I'm talking about. He was playing the piano and like a devil was right there. So I thought she was cloaked in some demon stuff, so she opened her eyes and took it off. But I guess not, bro. She withstood it. GG's.
I'm Ruby Rose, and I am a huntress.
Soul Adagio.
Right there. I think it's gonna show it. Oh no, never mind.
Ruby!
Their souls are too locked in. Yeah. That right there. Boom. I thought this was gonna go away.
Damn it, she's. Stay strong, Maka. You got this.
Uppercut his shit. Boom. That's tough. Yo, Ruby Rose, you're cooked.
A simple, honest soul. Ruby Rose, huh?
R.I.P. Ruby Rose, bro. You dead as hell.
KO! Rest in peace, Ruby. But hey, it's not often you get to see scythe-on-scythe action like that.
Let's break this down with the 4 categories that best represent this matchup. First, strength.
Or a supercharged
Yo,
Ruby's
Shizen,
strength
thank you for the
way
follow.
higher than you'd think, like kicking this Grim through steel. But Maka's soul resonance could match Gopher, who destroyed mountains.
Now, Team RWBY did defeat Vine, whose aura contained a bomb that could have wiped out a city.
Adding up their flight speed and how far
Okay.
Harriet said they'd have to fly to avoid the blast, that's a 366 kiloton bomb.
Yeah.
It's possible RWBY's own aura possesses a similar level of, say, energy strength, though her semblance obviously can't replicate what Vine did.
Black Blood Maka got blasted by Asura into the moon. Yeah, it's small, but its mass is the same as Earth's, right?
Putting Asura's strikes at 2 quadrillion tons of
Holy
TNT,
shit.
over 5 billion times higher than Vine.
So Maka
Yeah.
takes strength, but speed wasn't as clear cut. Ruby's
Definitely
a fast little
Ruby.
gal. Maka kept up with Blackstar, faster than Shadows and whatnot. But as they improved their skills, Ruby and her friends could outspeed Atom.
Who blocked a particle beam. though given the distance and time to react, Adam moved about 42% the speed of light.
That's
Not
still
quite
crazy.
faster than your own shadow territory. Still, RWBY's pedal burst has become far faster than this over time, and clearly gives more than a 2x speed increase on top of that 42%, making her well past light speed.
Definitely enough to take on Harriet, who was all about speed. Angry speed.
This isn't to say Maka couldn't keep up thanks to Soul Resonance, but Pedal Burst makes this comparison close enough to call it a tie.
Really?
And their speed would be key to winning in skill.
Come on, Wiz. Call it what it really is.
No, Maka.
It's scythery.
That's not a word.
Maka's on
scythery
top,
was
bro.
pretty good, but Soul does all the movement for her. As a
Exactly. Now, like I said, Maka's on top, bro. If she got strength already and rivals her in speed, when it comes to skill, bro, you're locked in. Like, you know what I'm saying? The guy is the scythe, and they're super locked in to the point where, yeah, they
Scythery
win.
was pretty good, but Soul does all the movement for her. As a Meister, she was mostly a guide.
It's easy to assume that RWBY's scythery was superior. She's entirely self-sufficient at dancing with her weapon.
Soul's own control is still a factor here, but it doesn't change that RWBY's been swinging that thing for way longer than Maka. RWBY's got scythery in the bag.
I would have give that to Maka, because it's one thing to be able to, handle the scythe, whatever, do it on your own. But not only do you have to know how to literally use a scythe, you have to guide the scythe as well, because now you have to be in tune with like another person to be together to use the scythe. So for her to use the scythe is harder, you know what I'm saying? So I would have give that to Maka over RWBY, but okay, I ain't complaining.
Perhaps this edge would be enough for RWBY to avoid Maka's far greater strength if she had the better powers.
So, Aura's really cool. Barriers, healing, superpowers, and so on. But it's got one big weakness.
It is a finite resource that is
Yeah,
required
right now.
for all of RWBY's powers.
Pedal Burst, activating dust, even powering up Crescent Rose takes juice and some aura. Once it's gone, RWBY's totally vulnerable.
Yeah,
there's
you
a-
know what gave it away? I didn't even know this, but see, I'll be paying attention. Over here somewhere, it said something about aura restoring items, meaning that aura runs away. So, like E-Man said, maybe it's a battle of endurance. So it just depends on who can last the longest. But I mean, that wasn't the case here. But yeah, I figured this
Key
happened.
factor regarding aura. It is specifically a manifestation of RWBY's soul.
And Maka's powers are all about taking on souls.
Exactly.
Maka had lots of ways to break through RWBY's aura, like Soul Adagio.
And since Maka is exceptionally gifted at examining souls, she could definitely figure out how aura works.
But plot twist, what about RWBY's silver eyes? Her anti-grim eye beams. Turns out they were actually her best secret weapon.
The negative power of Grim is quite similar to Madness wavelengths, which power Black Blood. Since anti-demon wavelengths can cancel out Black Blood, the silver eyes should achieve a similar effect.
Thank
But
you.
Maka and Soul's whole story is about reaching that perfect soul resonance. Asura tried every way in the book and more to separate their wavelengths and failed. And we already talked about how much stronger he is than RWBY. Maka takes powers, because when she rose to the occasion, RWBY didn't stand a semblance of a chance and bit the dust.
Oh
The
wait, so
winners.
the only reason why it didn't work is because they perfected the black blood dress? That's kind of crazy though.
Are Maka Albarn and Soul Evans.
Yeah, that is
Wait, his
GG's.
name is Soul Evans? Next time on Death Battle.
What y'all got? What do we got? Oh, what was that? Oh,
Subscribe and join as a member to see more Death Battle.
Blade? I know Blade. Shit, who the hell is Buffy? Oh, what the hell? Hey, I'm gonna watch it anyways. I don't care. That was cool. I actually liked this episode. It was nice seeing the little comparison in between Maka and my boy Soul, whatever it was, bro. They take the W Death Battle. I'm gonna leave a like for that because that was actually pretty tough. W video. Yeah. Oh wait, should I read the comments? Let me see. RWBY is being so nice and Maka out here acting like Ghost Rider. Yeah, no, it's good. W video.